unembed that somehow? Ugh. Ah, you're already here, JJ. Give me 1 sec, I'm gonna respond to Kaiser. Ah, that's how it works. Alright, thanks. Because I would like to unembed that. Because that is gigantic and annoying. Well, you're here then, Kaiser. I'll just... Yeah, it's like a space exploration puzzle game. Be terrific starting. Alright, I'm just gonna get started. Yesterday I played this with a Nintendo Switch controller, and JJ kindly informed me that that was a poor decision. Mostly due to the flight controls and jetpack controls being E to wake up. Yeah. Oh no. So it's still giving me Xbox button prompts, but now I don't even have an X button on my controller. Well, I do, but it's not the... It's square. Oh, this is so much worse. I might go back to the Switch controller, but there's no analog control for the actual flying, which makes it surprisingly difficult to actually control how fast you're flying. So that's being fixed for this one. How is everyone today? Isn't X the A button on PS4? Yes and no. I would normally assume that it would default to A, but it's not. It's square for some reason is the button that it wants me to use. So for like lift off landing camera right now, I'm hitting square, which is less than ideal. Last time I was exploring the two twins down here. I think I'll continue with that again and see if I can't clear out more of what I've found here. How does the analog thrust feel? I'm not quite sure yet. It feels already a little bit more precise, like I'm not just flying immediately. Oh, got some lag there. I'm not just flying immediately at 900 miles or meters per second past the planets that I'm trying to go to, which is better for sure. Where was the... I found a thing where I could warp these planets to other places. I'm gonna see if I can't find that again. It was somewhere on this planet. Is it here? That might be it. I can see... Okay, I think this is something different actually, but I'll still go look at it. Oh, you mean like these arrows down here, or like the degrees of thrust? Okay, yeah. No, that's a good amount better than last time. Okay, so this tracks like where all the planets are. Haven't seen this before. Oh, and it's moving my ship out of the way. That's good. Perfect landing. Kaiser, you're tired? That's fair. Did you get up at 1 a.m. again today? No. Would like to just figure out where I'm supposed to go here. 9 p.m. Oh dear. I didn't realize that was your sleep schedule. I thought you were... That might be better, I guess? My understanding is that that's somewhat the sleep schedule that you just prefer. but that sounds rough regardless. I don't envy the only 3 hours of nap. I got at least 7 hours of sleep last night, which is good enough for me. I've been trying to wake up early, because earlier in the summer I was waking up at like 12 Eastern, and that was just not... Oh, it is on the other planet then, yeah. So I can't get to it yet, right? Or can I get in through here? Maybe. Let's check. Nope, that's not the X button anymore. Oh, dang it. I was on. Hey, Cass. I'm not going too bad. The only favoritism I have for it is they don't have to endure the midday heat. Yeah, it's 90, 94, 95 the next couple of days here. That's like mid-30s for all you non-Americans in the chat. Landing on this is just not happening. I'm just going to land on the surface and jetpack up. It's probably quicker. Plan is to go and explore that teleporting thing on this planet that I found yesterday. Right. I'm hitting the wrong buttons fairly often because I've switched out controllers, and so now I'm getting Xbox button prompts on the PS4 controller, which is worse. It's only getting hotter here. You're not impacted by any of like the tropical storms headed towards the Gulf, are you, Kaiser? I know there's one that like neared the panhandle at least of Florida, but I didn't think that that's where you were around. Okay. So yeah, you should be mostly fine from that. Yeah, we're supposed to cool off and get some storms on Thursday here, I think. We got yeah, I live in Chicago, Cassian. So we got a little bit of storms last night that were fairly strong, but went north of me, thankfully. But it's not supposed to cool down until we get an actual cold front through on Thursday. Then it'll be mid-70s for a while, which is perfectly fine temperature-wise. It's like, I don't know, 26-ish, 27 for Celsius. It's been so long since I've used it. Visited Chicago once. How long ago? You see anything interesting? Navy Pier, or were you there to sightsee, or just to hopefully you weren't just there to eat Chicago-style deep dish, because it's really not that good. There's better pizza, and there's better pizza in Chicago too. I think I've already used this this scroll, but you can insert this scroll into walls in certain places and read text from it. Is something that I found yesterday. I would assume it's somewhere down here. Yes, okay, it's over here. Oh, for debate. That's fun. Yeah, the place that I would be working if I wasn't working from home until at least January is just north of Millennium Park, like just across the street from it, which is cool. Where's the teleporter? It's somewhere on this planet. I'm trying to find it. Have I read this before? So for anyone just tuning in unfamiliar with the story, I'm in some sort of a time loop created because this ancient alien race that I'm reading the message threads of created some sort of project to try and harness energy from the sun, I assume, and it's backfired and created a loop where the sun goes supernova over and over again and blows up the solar system. So I don't think I did read that, but I don't think it's relevant. Yeah, this is the second stream of this, so there's only I've only played for 3 hours, and the first 30 minutes or so were just me. Wow, that sand is loud. Well, I guess I'm going to the other planet now, unless I can fix it. Yeah, I can fix it. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, I just got out of you. Okay. Just noticed part 2 in the title, yeah. So, gonna turn you down a little. Okay, is the stream audio itself okay, apart from that giant sand pillar being extremely loud? All good. Okay, good. Now the real question is, where the heck is my ship? And did it get sucked up onto the other planet? Because if it did, then I'm a bit screwed here. Why can't I? Oh, right, my controls got flipped. I was pressing circle to try and go up because I'm used to it being that button on the Switch controller. So I'd just been not boosting off the ground. I do have a visual indicator for the ship? Is it like the... on this planet somewhere? Oh. So you can just shoot the scout thing straight through some walls, which is always entertaining. And then use it to take pictures of your surroundings. But I don't know why I would want to do that there. It doesn't seem particularly useful. Some time has passed since I checked in with you, Pi. How are you and Idea progressing with the Sun Station plans? Presently, my assessment is that our plan will either fail explosively or succeed explosively. Well, it failed explosively. Pi, you know that I don't find that funny. Time spent away from the station will be beneficial to you both. I'm immensely interested in testing your hypothesis. That at least we can agree on. And Rami... Oh, I've read this before. Okay. Can I... Is this the part you were talking about before where, I'm gonna die here. That's okay. The word ship on my screen, I'm blind? Yeah, well... Focusing on too many things. But that's pretty fair, yeah. I'll, you didn't need my ship, yeah. My favorite method of death so far has just been crushing myself as the sand rises on the other planet. So, assuming I can just keep doing that. Apparently there's a way to end the time loop just manually that I can find, but honestly, I don't think I need that. I think I'm just good at dying, and I'm good enough at dying where I don't need crutches. Alright, perhaps I'm gonna do something else that doesn't require me to wait a couple minutes before I can actually enter it. Like explore this moon that I haven't explored it yet, even though the game said it would be the best thing to explore right away. But I mean, why listen to the tutorial in a game? It's just not the way to do it. So yeah, so far, actually having analog controls on the thrust, that's the wrong button, is making it significantly easier to actually control the ship, which is nice. It's traditionally the first location in the game, but why listen to the game? I mean, look at you. So yeah, so you can use this scanner thing to look for locations of interest that play different parts of the game's main theme, is what it seems like. You actually get an achievement for linking up all the parts so you hear the whole song at once, which is cool. I'll talk to Esker. Hey, it's you. It is me. Ground control didn't tell you you were launching. Long time no see. Are there other travelers coming by? There's more traffic before, but now no one lives here anymore because the solar system is about to blow up, so... Sometimes Chirk comes by and Gabo is stuck on that tornado planet, so unnecessary space flight. I mean, he gets knocked into space every once in a while. It's the astronauts themselves playing the theme, by the way. It's not just a signal. Wasn't there, but wasn't there that one thing where it was like a bigger on the inside object, where there was some instrument inside there, like a harmonica? Or is there just a person in there playing it too? I'm in touch with ground control, and they radio up to chat now and then. When ground control forgets I'm here, I launch my little scout at the village. It's not spying, it's one-way communication. I see. Is that you whistling? All other... So then there must be someone in... there must be someone in that object. Then. It is something that I want to investigate, but I'm still not sure how I get into that object. Or maybe I never get into that object. What is this place? The moon. Oh. Yeah, I didn't read any of the... Or I read very little of the things in the Lunar Observatory, so I guess I just don't learn those things anymore. When we first started Outer Wilds, 3 hours ago, travelers used to bring their ships here all the time for repairs. Our spacefaring technology has improved loads since then, but all the other ships tended to fall apart a lot. Using the outpost cut down on the number of launches and landings taking place in the village, and also the number of fires. Nowadays, it's mostly just me up here, raising saplings and keeping an eye on things. I think I've asked all the questions. Have I asked this? Yes, okay. Goodbye. So that updated the ship log. I can go on my ship and check all the things that I've found. My understanding is that the game can just be completed if I knew what to do. But without actually knowing what to do, I'm trying to track down a bunch of clues and piece it together, and by the end, if I found everything, the ship log will make it fairly clear what I'm trying to do. So the North Pole is marked on the map up here. And that this is a good place to look for, oh, this is a good place to look for everything. It's like perfectly aligns to just be able to look out to the other planets. That's cool. I'll read what this text says. Esker's signal scope log, still not picking up the banjo from Brittle Hollow. I'm sure they're fine, but I feel better once I can hear their music. So this guy's just spying on everything, not only by using his scout to look at the other planet, but also to just to spy on other people playing music. I mean, I'm doing that too, but shame. Thought I heard something strange from Timber Hearth. So that's like the objects that I found earlier, where there's something inside a smaller object that where the space in it's bigger. So some dude's trapped in there then, very obviously now. Yeah. In this planet there's someone trapped in that harmonica thing. Banjo over there. What is that the... Yeah, this is actually from that smaller planet. I didn't think there was a person on there, but I guess I'm wrong. I guess there is a person on there. I can also use this to track other things. So there's some distress beacons put out by older escape pods from that alien race. And I found escape pod 2, but not escape pod 1 or 3. I believe there's a third. I think that would be a good thing to go look for now, actually. They're a lonely bitch. You mean the person on the twin planets, I assume? So far, I don't see anything else really of interest on Addle Rock, so I think I am just gonna go check out those other escape pods now, and I'll go refuel my jetpack while I'm here, as well. Wrong button. Outer Wilds. Ventures. Distress beacon. Okay. So it's... No. Oh dear. So a fun feature of this game is if you're a fool and don't understand that you can just go into orbit around the sun, there's the sun station here that if you really want to, you can just fly directly at the sun and try and land on it, and it won't work because it's not how the game's supposed to be played. But you can try. Ugh. I should just reverse the controls so they're actually what I'm used to. So it's very clearly on this planet. Which escape pod was already found? Escape pod 2, which is on, see if I can show them. There's these, at the start of the stream I was on 2 planets that where sand was flowing on from one planet onto the other, and the other escape pod that I found was on that planet. There's actually a there's a black hole on this planet that if you go into it, it transports you to a white hole. It doesn't actually kill you, which I thought it would originally. Earlier in the last stream, JJ found out that you can just ram the ship into this planet, and sure, it damages the ship, but it also helps you break through this planet, as if you launch the scout, it'll tell you that the surface integrity of these areas goes down when you actually ram into it. And so once it hits 0%, the parts of the planet actually fall into the black hole and emerge on the white hole of the other parts of the planet. When I did that, JJ was like, "Oh, I never thought of doing that." And I was like, "That's the first thing I thought of doing when you said that the parts of this like have surface integrity is just ram the ship into it to break it. And if it breaks the ship, surely it breaks the grounds too." Oh. No, okay, I can't get it back. Yes, I can go in from here. But where? Nope. It should be... So I'm not sure if this is actually under the planet or not. I suppose I'll find out soon. It probably is, but I'm just gonna get back into the ship and get closer to it and see. The ship is unironically a really good tool to use for the tower. Yeah, probably. I mean, I can't imagine that's do I see the ship indicator? Maybe if I go out of the ship. Oh, you mean like the actual thing on the map on the left? Yeah, I see that. Okay. Tooltip, huh? No. View map, you mean? Well... Button... Oh. This? No? Yeah, the marker on the map. It's like right next to me as I... On my camera? Oh. Yeah, I see it now. I see it now. I guess I can't really make fun of Jake for being blind anymore, can I? Good grief. Yeah, you all get to see me do a Nancy Drew game during that Nancy Drew marathon, and if that's how it's gonna go, it's gonna be a long stream. Come on now, where is it? Okay, so that's clearly further away. So the escape pod is on the surface? It seems like it's on the surface. Yes, it's right there. Okay. Hello, Escape Pod 2. You're gonna fall into this planet pretty soon. And I would rather not damage you with the ship and cause myself extra pain. But I would like to land. So if you could just cooperate there, that would be great. If you find trees in these areas, by the way, you can refuel oxygen there. And I assume if I had the suit off, I could breathe next to the trees too. But if I ever walked just away from them, I'd die almost instantly. So not a huge incentive to try that. Can't seem to clip it. I'm not like a partner or anything on Twitch, so that might be why. I don't know. Launching all the escape pods. Collision is imminent, and they thought that this area was hostile, or hospitable, just because there were a couple of trees here. I mean, we've got rocks of magma flying straight into the planet, so I don't know in what world this is hospitable, but I mean, hey. Oh. I would have liked to have read that, actually. That's unfortunate. Well, black hole sleeps below. Yeah, I found that. I see it. It's there. What is most impressive about this planet is that, despite having a black hole in the center, it actually does take those rocks to get knocked into the, to get the planet to be knocked into the black hole. So this is just a really weak black hole. Probably shouldn't even exist at all. It's just sad. Be sure not to wander far from here. This area is unstable. It's safer than any we've found so far. So maybe this area isn't as likely to collapse into the black hole. It sure seems like it's not as likely to, but you know. Everything around me is I think that was the tree area, so I think I'm wrong, actually. Let's go, go, go. This knowledge is too dear to lose. Here's everything we can recall about the signal we encountered aboard the vessel. The signal was older than the universe itself. They haven't... What signal? It looked like an eye, and it was looking for something. So they were talking about how they found something in this universe, or in this solar system, where they were like, oh, it's looking for something, perhaps us, perhaps anyone, and I assume that this relates to that. They built a good settlement here. This isn't too bad looking. Too bad it's all falling apart. Speedrun movement. It's speed walk movement, maybe. Brother wasn't in... Was he able to board an escape pod at all? I assume so. This game doesn't seem that dark. The Eye of the Universe earlier, so it is about the same thing. Makes sense. I think I'd forgotten that it was mentioned directly in the church, but not too hard to figure out that they're talking about the same thing. I mean, I've got all this fuel, I might as well use it, right? I've been here. Have I not been? Yes, I've not been here. The spirals are more blue. They haven't been red yet. When they fade, they've been red. Given concerns about the stability, where should we construct a new shelter? Interesting. So they probably migrated off this planet. Or at least they tried to. Northern Glacier. Is there a glacier on this planet? Oh, that's the area I've already been to. Yep. I assume it's the area at least. Well, that's interesting. I didn't know, or at least never thought that an ad blocker could prevent you from clipping. So you can actually run on areas where these gravity crystals are. So I'm gonna see if I can't just take this path, because I assume it leads to the other area on this planet that I've already been to with a tower, but can't hurt to check. Let's go faster. Probably only like 6 or 7 minutes of this left. Oh, this is concerning. Well. Come on! Ah. So yeah, if you fall into that, you end up here as it spits out all the other parts. Let's see if I can't get onto this. Whatever it is. I think it's just the... Oh. I actually don't know if I've been here before. I don't know. I definitely haven't. I don't recognize this at all. Nice thing about this game is even if you screw up, you can still usually find something worth exploring. Even if it's not what you originally intended. Welcome to the White Hole Station. If you fell through the black hole by accident, this is the warp tower that can return you. Interesting. It's tuned to a... So I think I already found the warp technology where they researched it on the last place. Good night, sweet prince. Are you talking about your ad blocker or me? Am I about to explode? If you look up while the station is rotating, you can see the alignment happens when the astral body is directly overhead. Okay, so when this like gets to the top, it'll teleport me if I'm like standing here. Brother, twin. Wait. No, okay. Is this just one thing? I swear it had a different message first. I guess not. What's here? Doesn't appear like anything is here. Oh, I can go down further. Yeah, I mean, you would normally assume that that would kill you, right? I assume that's what I was supposed to do with that, but... What is this point? No? No, I didn't want to move. Get back in there. So it is rotating me towards this now. Perhaps that just made it start rotating. Yep. And I end up... Oh, so that's what this is. Cool. Yeah, I thought before that I might be able to read the objects here if I was up in space, but apparently you can't do that. It would be cool if you could, because, I mean, just add another layer of things you can do. Just at least. Oh, cool, I can put this here. Nope. No, no, no. And I'll get another spooky vision. I've been here, yeah? I've already been to this place? That's the... I think that's the place where I first discovered like warp technology, and it would make sense because this is also talking about like warp and stuff. It's a shame I can't get down there, but I can probably shoot my camera through it. Okay, maybe not actually. Seems like no. Right. Maybe I can make it back to the ship, but probably not even before the... You see the sun's already going red giant, so I probably can't even make it back to the ship before time runs out on this run. Yeah. Luckily, if the fuel runs out, you can burn... Have I not already seen this stuff up here? I assume this is what you're talking about. You're not talking about the tablet, are you? Because I didn't think you could insert that. I brought a stone. You can insert the stone tablet to view text? Oh, I missed another area of this. But won't this... Ah, yes, I did. Okay. I assumed that there was like a hole on the wall, and I didn't think to insert it. Right, I gotta read this quick, so I'm probably not gonna read it out loud. Already told Raimi the measurements can't be accurate. She arrived here before stepping on the teleporter. I think this is talking about the time loop. or time loop parts of the game. Yeah, they're talking about the time loop. She kindly helped me attempt to... So I've been to the high energy lab before. Yeah, so I've already found this. This is like before in time of something I've already found in this game. The interval, excuse me, small. Yeah, okay. So I can't imagine that it actually sends me back in time any meaningful amount if I go through a teleporter and like gives me more time in a time loop, but I could be wrong there. Yeah, there's no way I make it back to the ship before. Oh. Oh, you can't jetpack if oxygen is your propellant. Interesting. I didn't realize that before. Oh, really? That's good to know. But where? Don't need oxygen anyway. 3 minutes is probably more than I have left in this loop. Yeah, and I think this is the music cue for the thing about to loop anyway, but let's see if I can't find that oxygen, or fuel tank. Is this anything? No. It's on the stairs as I entered. Is that over here? I've already gotten... Ah, yes. Nice. Now I can jetpack up and watch this planet die. But at least I know where that is for the future. Can I just die quicker? I probably should have just burned all my oxygen. Come on. Go up. Yeah, I imagine there's fuel around that I miss pretty constantly. There's the volcanic. Yeah, I've read that already. Well, at least we all get to enjoy the show, and maybe I'll be able to get to the ship first. Or maybe I'll kill myself from fall damage first. You never know, really. Do you heal damage at all over time? Hadn't really noticed. I think this will all be fine, really. I don't see any issues here. Too bad I'm gonna die of oxygen deprivation in 60 seconds, though. Oh? Well, I did it. I died of fall damage. Just falling forwards. I didn't know that was possible, but now I've got a new fun and interesting way to die every time I need to reset the time. Just fly forwards. Yeah, I mean, I probably should have considered that they'd have damage like that, but I didn't. It was not on purpose. So for anyone who didn't see the first stream, I'll give you a preview of how that started. It was about 30 minutes of me just exploring this tutorial area and being like, oh, I wonder if I can do anything with this geyser right here. I mean, they shoot me directly up. Surely there's something that you can do with it. Right? Come on, geyser. Oh, well, I'm just gonna die in an accident. Oh, here we go. Wait. Because I thought that perhaps you could get onto the ship early with it, but no, you just fall to your death. But, I mean, he's got strong legs. It doesn't look like his legs broke at all when I was looking down there. He just kind of toppled over. I mean, if that was me, my legs would just be shattered into a million pieces. Guys are made out of strong stuff. Died of shock more than anything else. Probably just a huge concussion. Anyway, that reminds me, there is something in that geyser area, so I'm actually going to go put on the suit and go check it out. It's extremely hardy. I don't feel extremely hardy. I feel like I die quite easily. Anyway. No, no, no. I mean, I think I should just take it, quite frankly. I do get myself killed quite easily. Such low faith, Kaiser. I mean, there should be something here, right? It's the tunnel from Spyro 3 and that god-awful minigame where you have to dodge mines. No! It is that tunnel from Spyro 3! Ah! Well, at least I don't auto-fail if I accidentally go into a geyser on it. Okay, well, no idea where I am now, but, I don't think that's where I want to go. I think I want to follow this all the way. Or no, I've been here before. This was like a mining site for the aliens, I believe. Actually, no, this is new. I didn't die there. Hey, hey. This is, across Old Bank. The quiet shade is always dark in the ancient glade. These are not signposts. This is a poem. I came here for directions, and I'm sorely disappointed. Where's that quantum thing? These things teleport around when you actually look directly at them. But there doesn't seem to be anything I can interact with this one on. Maybe if I turn on... Because... Oh no, that did give me a system log update for finding it at least, so... Not a complete waste of time. Yeah, I mean, I would at least think that I'd be able to hold my breath for at least 10 seconds. Oh, does it change when the quantum? It probably does. Yeah. If I look at the rock and away from it, because, oh, it moves entirely too. Because everything around here, like, teleports when you don't look directly at it because of that rock. I wonder if there's a way it's supposed to be organized, but I'm not going to check that out right now. First I'm going to look over here, then probably go back into that underground tunnel. Assuming I don't find anything interesting here, which this looks interesting. Or are you teleporting? Perhaps, but I don't think so. I think it's been made fairly clear that it is those things that they move when not observed. But I'm glad you're liking it, Kaiser. It's a fun game so far. It's nice and relaxing. Not a lot of pressure to execute very well. It's not how it works at all. I know that's not how like actual quantum physics work, but that's how it effectively works in the game. Shirt's research notes property of Shirt. I have detected a strange signal coming from somewhere within the grove in this crater. Yeah, I've already found this. This is the rock that I just found over there. Okay. And I don't think there's anything else of interest here, so back to the caves we go. Yeah. Oh! Nailed it. Can the game give me game mechanics where I don't just fall to my death, please? And I know that's my own fault, but a man can dream. It's the only good game mechanic is the falling? You don't enjoy the ship flying? I don't think it's that bad. After closer observation, the mining site here wouldn't be safe for the native life. I guess that's not us, actually, in the cave's pools, so they're mining somewhere else. What about site near Automata? It shares similar formations and stratia. Stratia? I don't know. Will you and your mentor investigate? If 2B proves safe for this native species, we'll move our work there. If it's safe, we'll continue to monitor activity and just... I'm not sure all the porn you dug up in that mining site really is safe. Watching them once during arrest and the hours escaped from me, they're fascinating. Are we the semi-aquatic people? Because I don't feel semi-aquatic. I feel very much not aquatic from how fast I die if I touch water. Look behind me. Yeah, you mean this thing? There's like little slug people. I guess we are. Yeah. So that's like before. No! Don't want to go up. Oh, and there's a... Okay. Yep. I love ceilings. No! 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 I don't want to hit the ceiling. Yeah, Kaiser, JJ submitted this as a weekly one-shot submission for Jake, and I think it would be entertaining to watch him actually have to read for 12 hours straight to try and complete the game. Yeah, so hopefully by the end of this can help time how Jake would play it. I'm playing it fairly leisurely, but it should at least give some idea of how it would be played on stream, which might be useful. Who knows? Well, I guess I haven't checked out what that is up. I think it would be great. I think it'd be great fun in the same vein as Nancy. Part of the reason I wanted to play this was because Nancy made me hungry for like a more puzzly game. Come on. Whoa. Where do you take me? Back to here. So I assume that if this is the starting area. I assume that if I take the next path, I'll just get back to where I started. So I've probably seen almost everything here. Yeah, I don't feel like I'm making bad progress. From what I've seen, the game can take like 20 hours, but I'm not, based off what I've seen so far, I'm not expecting that. Well, this is new. But I don't think there's anything actually here. Well, maybe not. Let's at least look. Seems like no. The Inca settled here before being kicked off the planet by these water people. Supposedly water people. I mean, I don't feel like I'm playing the... Is that his scout probe? Spying on us? Yeah, I mean, it would... Jake getting hints would depend a lot on how much the mods are willing to let Jake get hints, and also in how much Jake actually reads the chat, which I imagine during this game wouldn't be that hard to read the chat a lot. So... Mods are hinters themselves. Yeah, some of them sure are. I try to avoid it. The one time I broke was the second hour of the second Nancy Drew game, where just nothing had happened for the entire stream. I was like, someone please give him a hint so that the game can actually start. It was getting brutal. Did I just hit the tree? How am I not dead yet? Okay, so I'm going in circles. The ship is so far away. Ugh. I'm glad you agree, Kaiser. And if that's your mission, you should become a mod yourself so that you can help out. Oh, come on! I just want to get out of this crater before I run out of fuel. You should become. Nope, not even a chance. What if he makes an Altered Beast mod game? Do you attempt that, or is that just on there because it's just plain horrible? Not because you want to actually see it get played? Well, without fuel, I won't be able to jetpack, so this better get me out of the, It did get me out of there. Okay. TBW and I want to see it. Yeah, I'm trying to. I'm considering, because I'm not currently backing a punishment game. I'm considering whether I should back that or back Rants 5D, because that game is horrible. And Jake's already played it and knows it's horrible. So, like the poles. I'll check the poles once. You mean the north and south pole of the planet? I assume. I'll check that once I get back to the ship. Kirby with crowd control. Does that game have crowd control? How would that even work? Like, you could give him power-ups or spawn enemies? The only crowd control game I'm familiar with is, Oh, so it'd just be super easy. Get me to the ship! Nailed it. It would be funny. I'll tell you that. I mean, I have some ability to not take damage, JJ. When I do take damage, feels a little bit arbitrary, though. Because I wasn't going very far down, and I did land. What are you? Oh, it's a comet. No, I'm checking out the comet, sorry. No more pulls. I'm checking out the comet. Why is it playing music? Bitch comet? Okay, so I'm guessing there's something annoying about this. That's good. Nice thing is I'm so used to, like, awful controls with the, Oh dear. What is happening? Oh shit. You know, I think using the, wait. Oh, it's okay, the ship survived. I thought I died with all the alarms happening. Nothing wrong here. Nothing at all. Ship landed perfectly without any troubles, despite parts of the ship being at 0%. How did I survive that? Ignore any red lights. They're not important, clearly. And the only light that matters is... Oh, and hey, I healed, I guess, once I went back into the ship. Can I please repair you? The red light's clearly just the electrical system acting up. I don't think I need to repair anything else. But could you just... Because this isn't 0G, so it's kind of a pain to actually... Oh, the landing gear's fine. Clearly it was a good landing, if the landing gear barely took any damage. Camera's busted, though. That's why I thought I died. Okay. That'll do it. I busted that once before. It seems like it... I don't need the autopilot. It's worthless. Autopilot stays broken. Everything else is fine. This is where finesse might come in handy. But it's not 0G. So, it's like I just have to tap over and over again. Because if I don't... Like, I can't... There's no analog input on A. So if I just... If I... Well, can I just keep myself up just by holding? I guess I can, actually, yeah. Okay, I'm wrong. I didn't think I could. It didn't seem like I'd be able to. What's here? Ice. Oh, ice physics, my favorite part of any game. Oh, this is great. Why don't I just explore this comet's nooks and crannies for the whole rest of the loop? So can I melt the comet somehow? If it goes near the sun and I go on it, will I be able to get inside? Is that the secret here? It seems like that would be what the secret is. I don't seem to be able to interact. Open up your map for a second? Sure. So, I'm near the white hole. I can't imagine it makes a whole nother orbit by the time before the sun actually explodes, you know? I think if I wait here, I'm not going to be able to accomplish anything. Oh! Yeah, so clearly I need to I need it to melt. There's no way I can get into this, right? Maybe not. Seems the comet wishes to submerge our shuttle in ice. If we stay here, it might freeze entirely. And if it did, couldn't someone call it back home to the gravity cannon on Ember? Oh! Interesting. So, I might have enough time left to get to Ember, recall the ship, and get back here and see what exactly that does to the comet itself. If it just explodes it, or... I know there's damage, but just grin and bear it. Or is this melting the ice already? That's not important. Go, go, go. I mean, it's gotta be longer than the time I have left, or if not, I'm not gonna have very much time to continue exploring. It's not what I'm trying to lock onto. No, it's that L indicator is just for the sun. I thought there was an object behind it that I was failing. Is that? Are those the twins now? No. It's Timber Hearth. There they are. Goodbye, Ember Twin. See you someday. You mentioned that you'd traveled to Europe and enjoy traveling. Where have you been and where do you want to go? The past... So I was born in England. So when I was very young, I went to Spain and northern France, but don't really remember it very much. That I actually remember since I'd been like 14 and older. I've been to Copenhagen, Bornholm in Denmark. I've been to a couple of cities in Poland. I've been to Lithuania, Latvia, Estonia, and Helsinki in Finland. That was a really fun trip. That was a couple of that was like 3 weeks that I did while I was in high school, and I very much enjoyed that. And then I did a similar trip 2 years later where I was in Switzerland and went to Genoa in Italy and finished up in Nice in France. Born in England, call yourself an American. I mean, I've lived here for long enough where I do have dual citizenship, but it's okay, I definitely didn't have time to do this. Into the sun I go. But I imagine I feel somewhat similarly about the American citizenship as Jake does about the Swedish citizenship. But I've lived here most of my life at this point. I'm more it is really good having dual. It was better when the UK was in the European Union, but can't have that anymore, unfortunately. But it is with the States kind of. I know I hear people talk about how much of a disaster the UK is, and I don't deny that, but it's certainly by the day becoming a more appealing option than the States. Especially since I don't see Chicago as like a forever home. Couldn't I get a Euro passport as well? I don't think so. I mean, I can get the UK passport, but I mean, I don't think that gives European Union access anymore. No, I could be wrong there. Even if it does, it doesn't for that many more years. I think. Why am I going here? There's nothing here for me. Let's see if I can't find that comet and get onto it while stuff is melting. I might be wrong there. I really haven't looked into that much. I think I just even need to update my British passport anyway. It's not. I don't think it's valid right now, and I was going to do that earlier in the year, but then the pandemic happened, and I don't want to take away resources from people who actually need it, because I don't need to travel right now. Yeah, it does help with data. It shouldn't be a huge issue getting a job in most places that I wanted to. I imagine that there's a demand, especially outside of cities. This is the... Is this the moon, or is this the quantum one? Yeah. Well, I mean, even if I wanted to travel, I'm not quite as unintelligent as other members of my family who decided to travel to Florida during this time. No, it used to be the button. My buttons have switched since I yeah, I've already been there. My buttons have switched since I changed controllers, so it's yeah, I'm sure I don't need to tell you how good of a choice that was, Kaiser. Oh, come on, I'm gonna miss it entirely, aren't I? I think I can see why you called it a bitch comment. How the hell am I gonna catch that? I mean, I'm gaining on it a little bit, but... not quickly enough. Actually, have I been to Dark Bramble? Whatever. Tell him to go to hell for me. Oh, believe me, I've told him off for how stupid I thought it was. Thankfully, it was only one member of the family, but... yeah, I recognize the harmonica, so I thought I'd been there, but... unless that's where the white hole is, I don't think I have been there. Or at least not in a long time. Maybe that's it, Worm. Maybe I went there very briefly. Maybe that was that planet. So in case you couldn't tell, I'm so used to only having actual buttons to do it that most of the time I'm ignoring that. Remember where I recognized the harmonica from? Well, I thought it was like my original thought was, oh, it's just the moon of Timberhearth, but then I'm like, no, that's very wrong. It's definitely not that. So I imagine I just want to wait here until this ice starts to melt. So I probably will just be here for a while without much to do. This is where I really wish I could speed up time. I haven't really felt that earlier in this run, but wanting to do things like this is kind of a pain, where it's like, oh, I found this after I could have possibly done it, and so now I just have to wait. So it seems like we're approaching the sun now, so... I'm not sure why I got launched up, but maybe I should go on the front end of the comet. Wait, it didn't melt. Oh. Well, that was an entirely avoidable error. Where's the ship? Oh. Alright, well, I've picked up some speed. Maybe if I just do this for a while, I'll eventually find something I can slam my face into, and then who wants to shoot the probe into the sun? I do. Why? Okay, this is the one point in the game where I've felt like what's going on is pretty stupid. This is dumb. Yeah, I can accelerate infinitely. I also don't have infinite fuel. So I don't think I can accelerate anymore if I ever want to slow down enough to, Oh, I missed too. Lovely. Do I have to launch it directly at the sun? It seems like that'll miss because I'm moving left to right. Probably want to launch it like over here. Then maybe it'll actually get into the sun. Right, so my only hope is meeting Gaspard or Gascon or whatever the heck that guy's name is on this stormy planet. Otherwise, we're waiting here for like 20 minutes until I die. Which, I'm sure everyone's just as excited about as me. Am I really missing that badly? It doesn't even seem like the scout's getting closer to the sun when I do this. Is it just that far away? Oh, this has a moon. I don't think I noticed that before. No, no, no. Please don't miss. Please, please, please don't miss. I want to land somewhere. No, 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 no. Okay, it's time to burn fuel until I die of oxygen deprivation. Probably just what I should have done at the start. Only 17 kilometers away from the sun. That's not too far, right? That would be why it doesn't seem like this probe is getting any closer. So this is the most entertaining part of this stream so far. How is everyone? I really wish I could have predicted that would have happened somehow. I really had no idea. Falling asleep, Kaiser? Yeah, can't blame you. It looks like Brittle Hollow is exploding. I wish I could look at that, but I appear to be dead. Yeah, I'm thinking that too, because he can give me the ability to just die, right? I never thought that would be an issue, but I couldn't find any very quick way of just just offing myself there. That was painful. That would be the one spot where if Jake gets stuck on the run, I'd actually feel bad for him. It's just boring. Like there's no way I can interact with that or do anything interesting there. It's just uninteresting. Where's that planet at? It's like further out in orbit, right? It's not you. Yeah, you're Brittle Hollow. There you are. This is a fun planet. This is probably my favorite designed planet. If you didn't see it yesterday, you can click planets on the map and navigate to them. Will it just turn my camera, or does that engage autopilot? Because I refuse to use autopilot. I don't need a crutch. Oh, you can mark planets on your map. Yeah, okay. That makes sense. I kind of want to land on that moon if I can. And then I'll see Gaspard. Because I didn't notice it before. Ugh. My game really doesn't like loading the planets sometimes. This moon seems like it's actually kind of approaching the planet. I wonder if it crashes into the planet at all, or if that's just my imagination. Oh? What? What? Is it gone forever? Landing gears? Is my landing gear broken? I hope not. 'Cause we're coming in hot. That seems fine. So I know Gaspard's not right here, but this looks cool and I want to look and see what it is. Because I think he's not right here. This is like a... Oh? Can I interact with these somehow to like change where the twisters are going? Hello, dead people. Their name still isn't Gaspard. I can call him Gascon if you prefer. I don't really care what he's called. Gascon. What is his name? Gaboro? Oh, that's a lame name. Why would anyone be named Gaboro? So this is a orbital probe module. Send it to the cannon so they can track things. This cannon might actually succeed. Are you going gelatinous on us? Oh no, not a gelatinous cube. It's the worst kind of cube. I'm ever half as gooey as Mallow and Avon's put together, you may launch. Okay, that's a joke. That's not important. Haha, very funny. If I know my brother and his spouse will want to launch the probe with as much power as possible. I agree. Give them a slightly lower max. No! Ugh, that's just lame. These guys just don't get it. Right, so I can like attach to the floors over here, I think. How will this work if I'm... yeah, that's what I thought might happen. Ah, projection stone, that's fun. But it's a brittle hollow one, so... Does it project something of brittle hollow? Night Kaiser. And show me it, or do I have to put it in brittle hollow? I assume it's the former. I don't think I've had to do that before. Hopefully Kaiser can get some actual rest tonight. Feel bad. His sleep schedule just seems decidedly unfun. Something that's slightly more fun than that is that I did manage to set up, oh? Can I get to that somehow? Seems like... with effort? Oh no, definitely not if this is... The current from the storm sucked me up, I think. I'm gonna keep trying. I'm gonna try this one more time and try and just go straight down. There's some fun jellyfish. But yeah, it seems like if I go too far deep here, I'm just gonna encounter whatever this is and not be able to go further deep. That's what's happening. Maybe I could do it with the spaceship, but it seems somewhat unlikely. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too, Worm. I forget, had you played this game before, Worm? I didn't think so. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I managed to set up Step Mania in a DDR pad. I bought a PS2 like to PC adapter, and so I played a little bit of DDR yesterday. I'm bloody awful at it, but I'll get better. Maybe someday in like 2 years, if no one else has done that mod challenge, I'll do it just so Jake can see someone do it. Well, this just pushes me down. Okay. So I didn't see wherever I'm supposed to put that. I hope it's not in that area. Alright, ship. Do your best. No, even the ship can't break through. Maybe there's an area where I can't? Oh. Come on, ship. I believe in you. Okay, I appear to be stuck on land. Oh dear. Where am I now? This is like a teleporter area. Might as well explore this, I say, as I fail to land the... You know, this is fine. Is there ever really any game that respects the player's time? I think in some sense there's some games that are like very short and to the point, like a Metal Gear Rising, where there's really not much filler content. You're just kind of going boss to boss and fighting some enemies in between. You could say that the story wastes your time, I guess, but that's just mostly because the story's really crap. It's a fun kind of crap, though, so I don't really feel like it wastes my time. I want to see the tests. This is for memory statues, I think. Oh, maybe I can use the stone here if I can figure out how to get under there. I don't really see anything interesting there. I mean, it's more... yeah, B-Movie tier is accurate, actually. Ooh, if this gets launched up into the air, can I get under then? That's the new idea. Or will this teleport me? Oh no, this shields me from them. Ah. Oh. It really shields me from it. This is an awful effect. Can I go up and out? Please? I want under. Oh, come on, game. No. Oh, this is gonna kill me. Ugh. I think I might be able to leave them from the top, so I'm gonna try it again and see if I can't do that. But I don't see any other way to get down. Because it's too... Oh, here we go. Wait. I think I still have to get... Is it only the blue ones? Is this gonna... No. Ooh. Okay, I thought that was water. It looks like water to me. It was not. Statue workshop. Okay, where they were making whatever the statues they were talking about are. Why can't I go up, like, at all? Okay, well. Ship's right here. That's useful, right? Go in. Go up. Oh, did it just submerge on me? No. Lack of an inventory is pretty sad. Yeah, I wish I could, like, store this stone so I didn't have to see it, but it's not the worst in the entire world. Okay, this didn't work. This was a waste of time. Let's see if I can get, this is just like a way to get up from the other area, I think, not a way to get down. Actually, if that's not the way in, I don't know what is. I don't know that I have the right idea here. I did miss the place? Okay. Well, at least I know that. Because I wouldn't assume it's this far away, right? I'm just going to drop it because I'm probably not going to be able to get back. Well, you never know. That's a shame. Yeah, I just didn't see it. That's kind of the risk with this game is like I have the piece here that I need, but I can't figure out. Yeah. So if it's an entrance where I need this to be in the air, it's got to be like really easy to get in, right? Because there actually is a map. Well, sorry, it's this button. There's like a map here, but there's no map of each individual planet. Well, it's not entirely awful in that regard, but lack of map certainly isn't the best thing ever. Dang, I didn't think that would fit, but why not check, right? Cool looking hole. if getting there is a miserable experience. I don't feel like this has been a miserable experience trying to figure out where I'm supposed to go. This has been the only time where I really have no idea. If it is, I just have to wait until a tornado picks it up into the air. With how infrequently that's happening, I do actually think that's kind of bad. Because it means that if I miss that one timing, then I don't get in. It's not that? Okay. So, if I can ask, is there a way I can get under there right now? And I just don't know where it is? Okay. That's fine then. It just means that I'm blind. Not that the game's doing anything wrong. At least that's my perspective on what the heck was that. Is this the one that I was already on? Sure looks like it. Oh, here's another tornado thing. I have missed all the hints about it. Dodged. Oh. Yeah, I mean, that seems to be the thing. So I would like to see if I can get out of this from the top. Even though it'll probably kill me. Come on. Come on. Game really doesn't want you to escape it, but you can. Oh, and here's death. Here's death. No? Oh, I didn't die. Yeah, I have a sister that's a couple years younger than me. She's in college. She actually is supposed to play volleyball, D1 varsity, which is cool. But I don't think that they're going to end up playing this year because of COVID. For her, that's kind of good though, because if she redshirted her freshman year, and if they can't play, they're going to give everyone another year of eligibility, which means that she could probably get a master's degree in college for free, which is pretty huge in America. She is studying education for special needs kids, which is pretty cool. She's 3 years younger than me, so she's 19. My dad works at a hardware store as an assistant manager, and then my mom does HR at like a manufacturing company. They've been divorced for a few years, but that's honestly for the better. They were pretty toxic for each other. Always pretty good to us though, which is the good thing. That's Shmoony? Shmoney? It's not bad. We were definitely better off than the average in the States. Some pretty good schools around me in Indiana too, when I was going to school there, which was nice. Definitely set up very well. I'm unfortunate there. How come they traveled so much? So originally my dad worked for a car rental company. I guess I'll just say it's Enterprise, and they wanted to start a business in Britain there, so they moved him out to start it along with a couple other. I'm not going to find the hints up. Okay, that makes sense. Oh dear, no damage. But see, that should do damage with how fast I was moving, but it doesn't feel like mega consistent. Can I? No. Because I've read you, it is the statue workshop. That's what I want to get into. But how? Oh, it's clearly not up. Yeah, so they moved him with a couple other Americans to start it, and then just hired all Brits, and so my mom came with. So my parents are both American, which is how we ended up back in the States eventually. But traveled there, and then we were also briefly in Canada for about a year and a half with the same deal before my parents wanted to stop traveling, and so my dad left Enterprise. And now that's how he works. Definitely. I enjoyed moving around a lot like that actually as a kid. I know a lot of people feel that like they can't really like plant roots somewhere, but Americans have such an easy time moving. Do you mean just like to other countries? It's definitely easier than I wouldn't figure with the European Union it would be that hard, because most places you can just like freedom of movement get somewhere else, even if people aren't necessarily like friendly to you. No, it's a genuine question, by the way. I really don't know like what the answer to that would be. Is it over here? It's just not commonly done. Okay, that's sort of the impression I had. Yeah, I mean it's really not that commonly done in the States too. You might be surprised how many people I know have never even left their home state, and I want to say like 75 to 80% of the people I know haven't ever left the United States at all. So I imagine it's really not actually that much different. This can't be it. Move more than 20 kilometers away from their home. Yeah, okay, so that's definitely a little bit different than the States. A lot of people, at least, if they get the chance to go to college, they'll end up setting up roots near where they went to school, is what I've found. Oh! Hey! Well, at least I found something here. Sorry, drinking some water. That might be because you're not from the States that's the experience in a way. Or at least that's something that I might think. Just because like selection bias, Americans that would encounter people from other countries probably do travel and move more. A lot of people, if they go to college, that's their first time really living anywhere besides the same place for their whole lives. Have you, when you say move, do you mean like you've lived in like 4 different, really? I have to like take it out? Okay. You've lived in like 4 different just like apartment houses, or 4 different like actually cities? Problem with opposed power, so the cannon won't be able to fire. Yeah, it's 4 different cities, I assume. Three different apartments. Oh, okay. Yeah, I've got to have lived in over 10 houses at least. 10 houses, apartments, whatever you want to call 10 houses, dwellings. I don't like moving, so I can't blame you. I can't blame you there. It's not very fun. Just moving even from Indianapolis to Chicago was just such a pain. I had to, I think this is the cue for the universe to, I keep saying universe, the solar system to blow. Well, at least I found that. Those hints. It's not super typical to rent or buy things furnished. Oh, I didn't see this area. Ah. Well, good thing to check, right? This is in that hollow place, I think. The brittle, not the brittle hollow, the one that they were talking about. Get out of here. I don't have that much time. I gotta look at these projections. And I think that's similar in America too. I don't think most places are pre-furnished, or at least usually places that are pre-furnished are. Yeah, no, it's definitely okay, Worm. I'm here to talk with people more than I am to play games. If I wanted to just speed run through this game, I'd play it without streaming. You know. So this is what I'm here for. I know that was a good call, JJ. I think I would have just barely found that on my own, even without you saying it. But when I had to move my stuff, because I originally... Oh. Well, I might get some idea of how the sun's doing, now that I'm up here. I just didn't see it at all the first time, yeah. Might as well look at Dark Bramble. Where's the sun? Oh, it's not even that bad yet. Oh, yes it is. Never mind. Good timing. Yeah, when I moved from college to back to Indianapolis, the plan originally was just to get an apartment in Chicago right out of school, so I wouldn't have to move more than like a mile or two. But that obviously didn't work because of... Oh, wait a minute. This is like the big small area, isn't it? That's why I know this area. I don't think I ever have actually been here. I know the Harmonica because this is the bigger on the... Oh, so it's just a planet I can go to. That's not very useful. But I don't know why it took me so long to realize that. But yeah, I didn't even have boxes or anything because I was just planning on, oh, let's just get a car or a van rent. Why? I don't. No, nothing. I want nothing to do with that. Thank you. Actually, well, there's not much time left. Let's see if I die. I do die. Okay. Wasn't sure if I would survive in the stomach of it. Because you don't die when you fall into a black hole, right? So you might as well test that. I think that's the same fish thing that I found dead on the lava planet. But I ended up having to move everything without any boxes 3 hours south to Indianapolis, and that ended up being a very expensive pain. I had to store things in a storage unit for a while, and then at least I got boxes moving it back up to Chicago, but moving any real distance is just terrible. Okay. I don't think I'm going to play quite as long today. I think I'll do 2 more lives and then shut the stream down. I need to go grocery shopping today and actually get myself some food to eat. 'Cause I think I have food for today, but that's about it. Right. Okay. I do want to check out Dark Bramble. No, I should get the... Because I never actually talked to the guy on that planet, and that was the whole reason I came there, right? Just got very distracted. Where did I find my roommate? We ended up being friends in college, and we had I had a 4-person like apartment with me and 3 other friends, and when like she ended up having she was living with like 4 other people, and she ended up having a pretty poor living situation. Like the people that she was living with weren't particularly friendly, and we had one of our roommates graduated early, so there was a space in our apartment, so it worked out really well that she was just able to slot in and fill that for us, and we didn't have to search for a new apartment, and it worked out. What? Did I just screw up? And it felt like the game wasn't letting me enter the planet right there. That's weird. Yeah, it just worked out where we both wanted to stay in Chicago, and we're good friends, so ended up just moving in together after college too, and probably stick that way unless one of us gets married or wants to leave the city. Yeah, it's a pretty good arrangement, honestly. Apartment's not that expensive for the city either, too. It's a little on the small side, but with someone else to split it, it's nice that for one, we have company and can actually like talk to other people, which especially in like the current like with pandemic and everything, actually seeing people is discouraged, so it helps to have someone I can actually like talk to. We don't have a ton of shared hobbies. That's the one little weird thing about us is she wants to play more games and things, but she's never current situation, I just mean like COVID. There's especially in the States, meeting other people is discouraged with how common the cases are, and especially because she works as a nurse. It's particularly dangerous because if she gets infected, she doesn't work with COVID patients, but she could potentially like get other people sick, which isn't great. So, how do you stay so calm in death? That'll be the next. Okay, yep, this is what I needed. That's useful. Neither of us have partners, and I don't expect that to change for while COVID is happening. Especially, it's just hard to meet people and hang out with people right now. Yeah. So she wants to play more games, but just never had a console or a PC or anything growing up. She got Civ 5. We played that with some of our mutual friends, and that was pretty enjoyable. And so she wants to get a PC when she has the money to afford that luxury, which would be pretty fun, because then we'd be able to probably do more things together. But right now we watch some like TV shows and stuff. When I play something together, I have a Switch where we can play games together, but typically the games that I play, she's just not that interested in. Like the multiplayer games that I really have for the Switch are some Smash and some Mario Kart, and it's just not stuff that's like she's like super interested in. Modern games are a lot like movie. You mean just like, yeah, it just seems like she's just not interested is more of that. Have you shown her Witcher 3? Yes, and she is not shown much interest in it, actually, believe it or not. So bucking the trend that you've noticed. I mean, most people love Witcher 3. Isn't like linked to gender even, really. Surgery simulator it is. She might like that. It might just freak her out. She gets enough. Have I shown her actual fun games? You don't think this is an actual fun game? And yes, I have. It's just she's just not shown much interest in like playing the games that I have. I think partially because I mostly play on PC, and it's just kind of weird for her to. I don't have VR or anything to be able to do Beat Saber. I've wanted stuff like that. I want to see if we can play DDR together, because I have 2 dance pads, and I think that would be really fun. Yeah, I mean, it seems really fun. I just don't have the disposable. I don't have like the disposable income right now to be like I should to be spending money on a VR headset. It's too expensive right now to get. Well, I guess there are some that are cheaper these days, huh? But yeah, not right now. Maybe in a couple months, I should have more disposable. But I'm trying to. The 2 I want to land on that space station. The 2 what was I? Yeah, the 2 months where I was fun employed have eaten into the savings that I had quite a bit more than I would have liked. Yeah, luckily I have the income where the loans aren't, or I should have the income once my job starts where the loans aren't crippling, which is the goal. Do I recognize anything from the station? Well, maybe I will once I don't fall directly into the sun. I didn't have enough momentum there to orbit it. Yeah, loans are bad, but they're not insurmountable. A lot of people I know graduated with similar debt, and they're not lucky enough to be starting a job as a data analyst, you know? So, it ain't rocket science. It certainly shouldn't be rocket science, but it is a rocket, and there's definitely pseudoscience in this game, so maybe it's rocket pseudoscience. Yeah. The controls for, I don't know if you've played this game, but the controls for flight are just kind of wonky. They're not exactly how you would expect. Yeah. At least in England, the loans aren't quite as punitive, I want to say. As compared to the States. Because people regularly graduate with hundreds of thousands of debts here. Which is more than most people can ever reasonably hope to pay off. It'll end up being, just that debt alone will be a large portion of so many people's salaries. It's just unpayable. Right, so I've completely lost track of this station here. And that's just like hundreds of thousands for undergrad. At least in the UK, the highest numbers I've seen are typically tens of thousands. I don't know if that's different for, like, if there's private universities where that's higher. Come on. I'm going too fast. I'm trying to... Oh, do they? Is that recent? Why am I in the Corona? There's like a space station here that I'm struggling to locate now, but it was like the station that is causing this whole mess, essentially. And I'm trying to land on it, but right now I can't even find it. There it is. It's right there. So yeah, that's the goal, is land on that. I'm failing miserably at it. I'm trying not to go into the sun, but I think the goal is to, like, enter orbit essentially and match its speed. Can I lock on to just the station? I don't appear to be able to. Come on. That's too much down thrust. Entering orbit around it would be too easy. Yeah. I mean, I guess I can doing this myself, I can understand why Joseph Anderson flew into the sun 10 times to try and do it, because this certainly doesn't feel like the way I would have thought that this is. It doesn't feel like the way that you would be intending to do this. Ah, I'm getting pulled in. I'm at max thrust, and it's... Yeah. It's embarrassing to look at him fly into that often, but... Actually doing it, I can see what caused the issue. You trying to tell me that this isn't the way to do it, and I should be teleporting onto the station instead? That's what I assume. I don't know. It's the idea I had. Trying to do it myself. Did he say directly that you could teleport on it before? Oh, well. I can't say I saw that. He said, do you recognize this place from anything? And yeah, I recognize it from some of the visions, at least. I imagine that's what you're talking about. Either way, I'm going to go to Dark Bramble instead, because that doesn't seem... Yeah, I just assumed the alternative way was fly better initially. I didn't assume it was not fly at all, but now that I know that there's teleportation, I assume that's the way to do it. Oh, hey, Cass. You lost electricity? Was there like a big storm by you or something, or? But I don't think you've missed, I don't think you've missed too much. Bills, oh. That's unfortunate. That's worse. Not probably worse. Well, no, that's not necessarily worse. Wait, is this the... What? Oh, shoot. Wrong button. Right, that's also the wrong button. Oh, no, 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 I didn't want to. Oh. Goodbye, friend. So that's the quantum planet. When I switched controllers today, it's flipped my face buttons. So I wanted to press what is now what's now triangle to open up the scanner. My problem is that it used to be square, essentially. So yeah. Yeah, that's no fun. Cass? Especially if you're anywhere with any degree of heat right now. Oh, please. Please, no. Please, no. How am I supposed to find anything here? Come on, man. Aha! This is a thing. Is this a thing? Or is this the way out? This might just be the way out. I think this is just an anglerfish, and I'm flying to my death, but it certainly is. So it's just trying to clip through the walls here, I see. It's failing to actually clip, but it wants to clip. It's trying its best. Oh, dang it. I just want to find the harmonica. Ugh. Munch on that. At least it doesn't have actual pathing, so I can use this opportunity. It might have actual pathing. It's hard to say. I don't think so, though. Why am I picking up nothing? North Dallas. Oh, gosh. Sorry I haven't been able to look at chat. This monster is distracting. Hello, big guy. I mean, headlights don't help here. Wherever I am, I can't find that harmonica anymore. I'm just completely lost. Is this out? No, that's... Well, this place is wildly confusing. Come on, harmonica. Ah, lovely. So there's just multiple of these, and I was just trying to find the right one. Oh, so there's multiple in here. Well, that's worse. What? What do I even do here? Oh. Oh! Yeah, I know that's a hazard, but get back in there. Why do you fire from the top right? Ah. This is exciting. This is probably the most... I've got good news and bad news? Oh, you don't even know where I am. Well... Hey, neither do I. But now I do. I can turn the ship. Bad news is anglerfish, yeah. It sure seems like that's... I should just fly in from the back of it, huh? So there's the actual scout. So this is definitely where I'm supposed to go. Just... upside down works, right? I see no issues with this. Oh, God. It happened. Come on. Well, I immediately realized my mistake, I guess. When I tried to hit the jetpack button and nothing happened. Hey, I can breathe again. What's great there is if I had not been lazy and just actually landed the ship in the trees, I think I would have been okay. Is how I think this works, because I would have had oxygen there. Right, let's not make that mistake again. Where are you, Dark Bramble? Well, with my handy dandy map. Does it change positions? I don't remember it being really far out from the sun. It was only 10 days ago that you got AC fixed? Yikes. I mean, Chicago is bad enough with heat in the summer, just with how humid it is. Anywhere in Texas just sounds like a death trap to me. Well, I know it moves, but I thought it was a closer orbit for some reason, JJ. I thought it was one of the inner planets from the one you start on. I don't know why I got that impression, but that's the impression that I got. Hey, Comet. Yeah, I just don't think I ever had checked. Bye, Dark Bramble. Is it that humid in Dallas? Because I imagine that Houston would be even worse than Louisiana heat. But LA is typically not humid, though. LA is oh, you mean Louisiana? Yeah. I thought you meant the city LA. 60%'s not quite as bad, yeah. Like, most actual orbits are elliptical, but I think if I look... Okay, I can't open the map while I'm in here. Well... right, what do I need here? It's still not square. Okay, so question here is this an anglerfish? No, okay, that's what I thought. Can I shoot the thing here? I don't think so, right? Let's check. No. But that's okay. Come on, no. That's too close to not be an anglerfish. No, but it's not. Okay, that was easier this time at least. Nope. Oh, I recalled it. Smart. Oh. There's not... Well, this might work. And then triangle. Oop. LA, the state. I just assumed that you meant LA short for Los Angeles. Hello, Dongluk. How are you? This is the second time. I don't know if you were here for the first time I got over here, but this is the second time I was over here, and the first time I had no suit on, so when I jumped out, I just died. Which was incredibly intelligent. Can I flip myself around? No. Not easily, it seems. At least the game doesn't really want me to. Come on. Come on. Flight controls work with... Okay, I thought I could completely stuck the ship. Managed to get it out. There's no gravity, just leave it. No! It's the mistake I made the first time. I will not make it again. There's no fish, you can't fly into it. Fine. All of you just don't want to have fun. Hello, Feldspar. For those that have just joined, I'm playing this with a PS4 controller, so if I hit the wrong button sometimes, that's mostly why. I'm not getting button prompts that are appropriate. You're alive. Crashed into here? You should have been a better pilot, like me. It sure seems impossible to crash into this giant ship. Also, he can survive getting jumped into an anglerfish, sure. Or getting chomped on by an anglerfish, but not I. I'm too flimsy in my wooden ship. But oh, he planted his emergency tree seeds. I can't believe you've destroyed your ship. Working retro boosters. Are they working? I don't think they're working. Or don't. I found something. Did I? A dark bramble seed. Okay, so we have to find some way to get rid of that seed. That seems seems like a main quest type of thing. Where should I explore? Is there anything worth exploring here? Besides this, probably, right? Like that one area that seemed to connect to nothing that I went into earlier. Yeah, it bigger on the inside. I don't know if you saw this yesterday, Naffle, but there's a very miniaturized version of this on the planet that you start on. Gotta assume that you haven't made it down there yourself. It might feel like cheating that way. On a completely unrelated note, that sure was a big hollow vine my ship trashed into. If I were you, I'd go take a walk and see where it ends. Okay, that was important. But I can track it is what it looks like. What happened to the anglerfish? Poor thing. Oh, I feel bad for these anglerfish. There's even an Easter egg here if I like explore. Don't sympathize with it. Hey, the anglerfish are the real heroes of this story. That one that died on the fire planet. It must have just been slaughtered by those aliens and eaten for food. Can't imagine how else it gets here. Did I ask you everything important? I think so. Let me make sure. Did I ask this? I believe. Yeah, okay. So, I don't want flux stress. Oh? Duplicate signal. Is it? Oh. Oh, I didn't know I could actually zoom on that, on this. That's interesting. I don't know how I got to this point in the game without knowing that I can use RB to zoom, but I can. The Nomai non-ethical. Look, I've gotten the impression here, from the limited amount of this that I've played, that they certainly eat babies, so. The light. This light, I assume? Oh, that was really close. I expected it to have to go through a bunch of other hoops to get here. Let's see if I can't just... Oh, crap. If you just slow down... What? Really? Okay. Is this unfixable now? I think this is unfixable now. Well, we're gonna find out. It's unfixable now? Great. Yeah, that looks unfixable, alright. Okay. Yep. Gosh. I barely bumped it. You get out of here now. Reactor damage. That doesn't sound concerning. Oh, all the way to 0. Where is the reactor? Is that fixable? Or is the ship just gonna explode now? Eh. Oh, here we go. There it is. There it goes. Yeah, third time's the charm. Reactors inside your ship. I found it! It's just, a little bit too late. See, that's the part of the game that I actually enjoy, though, is finding new and interesting ways to die. Getting crushed by sand because you didn't know if you could crouch or not. Jumping into the geyser to try and shortcut the intro and just getting on top of here. That's fun. Yeah, I hope things turned around for you, Cassian. It's all just... Everything about your situation sounds very unfun. Oh, so I didn't even need the ship. Well... So that was a complete waste of my time trying to knock some sense back into it. Great. You are where? You are there. Oop. My skill at this game astounds me. You're reading too fast once, yeah. Is this the third or the fourth time I've been here? I think just the third. Oh, that's good, Cassian. Glad things are turning around there. Third, I think. Yeah, I don't count that either, because I didn't get any chance to actually do anything here. I just realized what the place was, which was a good realization, but... No, I'm going too fast. Thunk. Headlights damaged, I might actually want to fix. Fine. Oh, no, no, no. Right, gravity. Yep. I don't hear the alarm sound, so I think the reactor's fine this time. But it could just be that the electricity's broken, so the alarm can't sound. New and interesting ways. I don't typically die the same way twice, unless you just count all the fall damage ones as the same way, which, you know, that's pretty fair. Nothing to worry about here. Casuals in the repairing. I feel similarly, but there's a part of me that values my ship. You know, I can't just have it... Like, if I wanted to build a strong ship, I would have made it out of metal, but then I'd be like the, I'd be like the aliens. The alien scum that's ruins this planet, and we can't be having that. Alright, so I had to go in here. And then find this light. Ship this percent. I mean, as fun as that sounds, if it's even possible, I'm partially playing this game to time it for another streamer to do a challenge. So, I imagine he'll be better at it than me, but I'm also playing this more for fun. Okay, so go over to here, find the light, which I think was behind the ship, which it was, and get whatever it was. Okay, so this thing was already sparking, so bumping into it wasn't really my main issue here. I'm not gonna read whatever Dongwalk just wrote, because I saw the no spoilers, so sorry. Yeah, I do want to play this game mostly unspoiled. I'm fine if you backseat and give me hints. If I'm doing something really stupidly, but other than that, I'd generally like to avoid. Oh, no more smoke. I can actually see. It's a. Oh, and there's gravity. Wow. Just win. Yeah, one of these days. One of these days, Naffle. Where to now? Okay, here to now. Oh. A red ship. All other things have been blue so far. I'm gonna say not number 1, crashes 3. Yeah. Boring crashes 0. Is there even a thing as a boring crash, really? The bramble? Is this the bramble zone? A ship? Yeah, it looks like a ship. It couldn't be a squid or anything, JJ. One of my beauties and giant a jellyfish here. It tastes horrible. They are eating the wildlife here. Oh no. Oh no. And this clearly isn't Feldspar, by the way. This is like, this technology is just as sophisticated as the aliens. It's very clearly made out of metal and not wood, and that's how you can tell. Alright, if I touch this, do I... is this intentional? Yes. That just looks very weird. Do not eat this even if you are dying. Tastes that awful. They're only useful from insulation from electricity. Well. Can I move it? I don't see how I would. Is it movable, or has touching this made me immune to electricity? Because I... File it away from later? Okay. Maybe some places on the right? There could be something here. Oh, the DDR Puzzle Master will absolutely not need this much time, but then again, he'll probably be trying to play it a little... Oh? Okay. Shipless percent? Uh-oh. Just like it if I could go a little bit up. Be grand. Wait, has it duplicated again? Every time I go in, because I don't remember there being 6 of the... Oh, this is the ship that's duplicating. Duh. Okay. Got it. I am smart and good at this game. Time to get eaten. Look at this navigational skill, JJ. How could you think I'd get eaten by the anglerfish? I only die once in the same way. I can't die to the anglerfish again. What is this? Yeah, it's fine, because I got the ship to tell me where to go. That's nothing. Okay. Then if I... You're probably in Purgatory? I mean, I don't know if Purgatory would have such nice, friendly fish. Like, surely the environment in Purgatory wouldn't be... Oh, it's... Right, I didn't park the ship here. It's fine. Fuel is for cowards. Did I get the easy reset cycle button? Yes, I did. I got that a life or two ago. Oh, that's how I heal. There's a medikit when I use that. Interesting. Go up. At least I'm simulating some DDR brute force with this. Easy. Is this? Yes, this is just the thing from before. Well, how do I leave here, actually? With my ship. You haven't seen the brute force yet? I mean, there's several ways I can go out. I can't go out this light, I don't think. I can go out of it, but I can't, There wasn't a way to leave it with the ship, was there? I could be wrong there, because I only see, like, this light. Some fun, creepy music here, though. Oh. This looks like a way. And I mean, sure, I could reset button here. Can you fly into your ship into the jelly? If I could find the jellyfish, sure. Oh, yeah? That would make sense, huh? What's this red light, though? Is this the way out? It's probably the sun. No? What? Are you serious? How am I not dead? Exactly? I'm rolling with it. Go, go, go! Step on the gas! Come on! Come on! Gimme! Perfect. So what was the point of this exactly? It looks like DNA or something? Okay. Very intentional, good way to go. Please be something here. Because... Oh. What? No, don't hit something here. Is that an even bigger one? It seems like it's an even bigger one. Is this infinite? Am I just running into nothing? I've been here, yeah? Hello, Scout. Yep. Infinite loop. Lovely. Okay. It is a cool effect, I'll give them that. They're doing Portal. But, what do I do now? Because there's the actual Scout. Can I just anglerfish my way out of here? Thank you. Yeah. That, Clash of the Titans? I don't think I'm familiar with that, actually. Or just the movie Clash of the Titans? Like the... Is that a sports movie? Yeah, it's, I hit its backside and it was like, oh, you're not exactly right behind me. Got it. We'll just do a 180. Hello, Meko. How are you? Can see you in chat. I'll probably do 1 or 2 more lives of this. And then end the stream for the day. It's been about... Sure. I'll check the ship log. So... I mean, you know, actually checking the ship log is surely a way to actually complete this game quickly, but where's the fun in that? Gotta find fun and interesting ways to crash the ship. With Feldspar or whatever it is. Orbital probe cannon path? Yeah, that's probably a good idea. I'm just looking for a direction to go into. Frozen jellyfish. Quantum Moon is also interesting to me. I've been meaning to do it for a really long time, but yeah, I think that's the second time the whole campaign that I've checked that. But how do I... Yeah, meditate until that next loop. Okay. Because I want to be able to see where that cannon is. Where that cannon is, excuse me. So there's one moon that it's quantum in air quotes, where there are objects in this game where if you look at them and then look away from them, they'll teleport to other positions. And there's an entire moon that does that, which I haven't explored yet. I passed by it once and accidentally did not explore it. Don't assume any knowledge about the moon either. Okay, that's a good tip. We've already proven it's not quantum, right? Where did that thing go? Oh, where'd the... I've lost track of it. Let's do this one more time. Accidentally. That's the story I'm going with, Cassian. Yeah, I tried to check it out on a different planet too, and flew directly into it and accidentally... Okay. Giant Steve. There you go. Yep. Can I just launch this directly? No. Here we go. I don't see it anymore, but I assume it just orbited. I assume it's that thing orbiting behind Giant Steep. No, the stuff being posted in chat is all good, JJ. It's no worries. Infuriating since I finished the game. Yeah, I imagine it is. I can't imagine that watching someone play. I mean, I know that from watching other people, or from watching games that I know where people are trying to figure it out, but. It's a combinational way I like to play games. Haven't learned how to enter this thing. I think I have. No? Hasn't learned anything yet? Then no, I have not learned anything yet. Do you mean the space station on the sun that I haven't learned how to enter? I know I need to teleport onto it somehow. But oh, wrong button. Oh, that's convenient. Good place to put down the ship. It's like it's perfectly designed for my ship. They must have known. Remember to put on the suit this time. Yeah, I did use match velocity for that one, actually. It helped me out a lot. Haven't I been on here before? Actually? No, I've just been on... Launch module. Control module. And... Probe tracking module. Quantum tower? Yeah, it's just their airlock opening thing. Okay. So the probe tracking module has been launched into space. The control is still there. And what? Got turned around. And no, I've got turned around again. Control and launch are still there. Oh, is launch gone? Launch has debris, but I can launch a scout into it and see what's up. Oh, I can maybe enter from that side? Oh, shoot. Is that low enough to catch? Yes. Yeah, it looks like there's another entrance right there to it. Yeah, I'm definitely still solidly in exploration phase. Oh, is this where I entered this? No, right? No. Okay, good. Spooky music. Clearly. Oh. That's good to know that these are that's what those things do. How can I interact with this? This looks like one of those like Vision Quest pools, almost. I started with exploration, then realized quickly I was missing a lot of stuff, so I decided to follow a spoiler-free guide. I could do that, Gingerbread, but that's not the it's not the way I would like to play the game. This looks like the module, or this looks like the area that was blocked off that I just saw on just the other side of this station. Because I very much I don't feel stuck, and if I do get stuck, I have like JJ who's been giving me some hints that's helped out a lot. So I should be able to avoid looking at the guide at all. Hello, my better half. Casanova is sending the Blast of the Canyon component. Cannon, not canyon. I mean, if they built a canyon, that would be cool, but we'll know the eye's location soon. Is that what's being shot out? Is something that I can track to find the location of the eye? That's my guess. He in the construction... I don't think I found the construction yard, actually. Surprise Canyon, yeah. No, I agree, Gingerbread. I imagine if I played this game for long enough, I would eventually find everything, but there'd definitely be places where you get stuck, either because, like, I've walked past things a lot, you know? Where if, like, there's one of those stones that I pick up, I might walk past the place where you have to put it in. Turning down the power settings for the cannon? Yes, yeah. I've walked past that already? Ah. You're just talking about with this text. Okay, yeah. Gotcha. Yep. The orbital probe, giving the cannon all the power it can structurally withstand creates the greatest chance of finding the eye. Must travel as fast as it can, as far as it can. So if I can turn down the power, I can actually be able to track. Might actually be able to track this. I think there's going to be a location in Giant's Deep I've already been to. When games generally do precursor race, it's very inhuman and non-emotional, but they have actual emotion here. Yeah, no, the way they're doing these threads Seems very cool. It's very much like how an actual conversation on a message board would go, which is nice. And they put in enough effort into the environments to make it feel like these people had actual lives. I've already read this one? Oh, they're paired. Okay, okay. Yeah. I didn't actually realize that. I would have assumed it was something new. So if I put in this one... Yeah, I've been here. Did I read that at Giant's Deep? Was the other stone... there? Have I missed anything here? I don't believe so. Can I pick this up and use it on the other side? Oh, here we go. Come on. Come on. Well, clearly this is what I need to do. Is it jammed in and I can't take it out? Do I have to do it from the other side, maybe? Okay, yeah, the game just didn't like me doing it from over there. I'm gonna assume that this is all the way down on the power. Oh? Intact, no structural damage. Damage report to the probe. I've found this probe before, I think. Oops. That's a projection, yeah. It's the impression I get with this, like, projection pool here. What happens if I put it in other things? This doesn't seem like it's actually the speed setting. That's what I thought it might have been, but... Oh, this is like a less zoomed in version of it, I think. Nothing to read? Oh, so this is... oh. Wait, I want to see that again. This is showing, like, how it shattered, I assume? So I get the impression that because it was shot so fast, this station shattered into pieces, and so I really do need to find a way to turn down the speed of it, and then I'll be able to access more things in here. Okay, this is interesting. This is one of the first things I feel like where I feel like there's something that I can do here, if that makes sense, where I'm not just following, Oh? What are you? Is that just the planet? No. Right? No, it is the planet. From Twin Ash Twin Project. So Ash Twin is where I can go to change the control station, I think. Yeah, so my guess is teleport Ash Twin somewhere so that I can actually get to it quick enough to be able to interact with the control of this. Shit. Thank you, gravity. I'm gonna explore the rest of this, or see if I can explore that other part. Might refuel first, though, actually. Not that low, but I'm low enough where... I will not read whatever your message was, Dongwook. I said I will not read it. I wish Twitch had spoiler tags. It would actually make this stuff like this more interesting, because then it wouldn't like the oh, it's gonna be really hard to land. Well, never ventured, nothing ventured, nothing gained. Can I squeeze my way through? Looks like a strong maybe. I'm gonna try. Looks Looks like a strong yes. Yeah, this thing is busted to bits. But there is a stone here. Bye-bye ship. I'll catch up to it. It's only 20 meters away. Oop. Isn't this just the... Yeah, this is just the other room I was already in. Yeah, control module, okay. And this is probe tracking. So I'll already have read this, right? No? Oh, no, I have not read this, so I'm going to want to put this in. We only need it to fire the probe once, so who minds if it breaks? I mind. Thank you, Privet. So, if I put in this projection stone, it won't even work right now, because it's, Huh? Oh, okay, never mind, I've been here. Let me read that one more time. Okay. The probe tracking. Okay, but even though I can't receive data, I can still see the projection? Is this not the room that I've already been in? Have I been to this before? Is this Bramble Planet with electricity? I think this is Bramble Planet with electricity. There's a documentary on this game on YouTube. Interesting. Like a how it's made sort of thing? Or... Oh, this won't get me out. If you don't visit places in order, it doesn't make any sense. I mean, I'm sure I can look back on it and I'll eventually, with like the ship log, be able to piece together a linear narrative. But that's sort of the point, isn't it? That like I'm finding things out of order, and part of the game is like piecing together what's actually happened here. What can I do now? Because I don't imagine that there's that much time left in this. There is not. No, that's not the cue for it exploding. Look at Giant's Deep a little more? Sure, why not? Yeah, that's certainly a very valid opinion, Naffle, for a game like this. If you don't have a lot of time, it's not, Have I been to Redacted? Did you type Redacted? As I'm new to PC gaming and new to Discovery levels, Discovery games, so I was a little overwhelmed. Yeah, that's pretty fair. I don't know that I've played too many games like this myself, honestly. I was just looking for something relaxing, and this has kind of fit the bill for that, which is nice. Have I looked at this before? I think not. Oh, another jellyfish? Thanks, game. Oh. Turn. Please. Alright, let's land. Oh, I can walk in through here. Oh, that makes it easier. I should look at the game so I don't run into ghost matter. Not that way. I do wish the game wouldn't tell me that I need to jetpack booster over that. I don't need that much of a crutch game. what's up with that big storm on this? I think it's told me why at this point. I think it's been created, but on this planet there are just big storms that go by, and they can actually knock these islands into space briefly before they crash back into the planet. It's pretty cool. I'm taking pictures. If you can see on like the right side of the picture, that's ghost matter, and it'll damage and kill me if I run into it. And you can only see it on pictures, so I'm like pathfinding by taking pictures of the area. Oh, trees detected. I thought I ran into something there. Right, so what can I do here? I've walked here, but I know that there's a jellyfish here. Ah, we're recording. Okay, so this is back in time from Feldspar, I think. There's one storm that looks different than the others. I don't know. I assume that's something I'll have to check out. Can't believe I wasn't electrocuted. Probably because brute force isn't always the answer. Someone tell Jake. Dang, I wish I got a screenshot of that. I'm gonna listen to this again. What is it? Isn't it F12 for a Steam screen? Yep. Okay. Got a screenshot of that one for the future. Yes. Electricity. Mako needs a timeout at this point. Yeah, I might make JJ a mod for the next stream of this, just in case. I'll give him the discretion to be able to say what's too much hinting. It's been something that I've been thinking about, but in the last session of this, there was no issue or anything. So, can I do anything besides interact with this tape recorder? I don't think so. It doesn't seem that way. If I could figure out how to melt this ice, sure. But yeah, no, you're good. I mean, I wouldn't expect him to do anything more than like just purge a message that was too much. It's not such a big chat where like. It's not a big chat at all. It's not a big chat where like you'd have to get purged. Oop. At least you can navigate easier in the water with the suit on this planet. I'm showing my true feelings about have I done redacted and redacted the redacted? So Dongwook, it's. I didn't see when you said this before. It's not. Okay, it is a joke. It is a joke. Got it. Thank you. It's not possible to enter from that way, but I imagine it has an eye. If it works anything like how another storm would work. Missed. It's getting bigger, isn't it? Can I go in from the top? Yes! Actively redacting shit. Okay, can I manage to do anything here before I run out of time? That's gonna be the real question. I have my suit on. Don't die stupidly again. Come on, step on the gas. Step on the gas, weird alien aquatic man. Can't interact with this at least yet. Yeah. Yeah, it wasn't very clear that you could navigate in from the top, at least from looking at the planet, but like I had to assume that that's the way that you're supposed to do it. Because I assumed it would actually be a tighter... I assumed it was a tighter squeeze where I would have to... like there would be a very small window on the top, but it seems like it's the whole storm, which makes it actually fairly easy, which is nice. We welcome in this place. This tower shares with all who ask the knowledge. Ooh, Quantum Journey. Hey. That's not a hole. I thought that was like a crack in the thing. I think this is Quantum Tower, yeah. 2 out of 2. I thought I had one into... excuse me, I thought I had run into one earlier, so that makes sense. That was the place on the cracking apart planet, right? These are lessons to learn yourself. Oh, the planet's gonna explode soon. I am not ready. Is there anything else here? Looks like no. So just jump into that thing. Without friends, these are lessons to learn. Nothing on the ceiling is trolling me. Okay. I really thought I was going to die of fall damage there. I thought it was going to be the water under that. The probe tells me about something? Ah, whatever. What is here? Oh. Hello, rock. Let's see here. Island shard. I don't quite know what that gets me. Looking at this. Okay. Just seems like the shard and other things are changing position. Nothing I need to worry about, though. Observing a quantum object and its image are this... Oh. Go, go, go! Okay, I've seen that. This is the same thing, right? It'll stay. It'll stay. Is there... Yes, there's something else here! Come on! Come on! Oh! Yeah, of course, right? How else would it work, you fool? Ah! Come on, I don't need the shard. Right? The arc and the crystal do not naturally meet. No, come on. Okay. Can I go up? Not high enough. That's it then. Oh, it turns off the power as soon as it explodes. Oh, that's no fun. I can't even go watch the sun explode. Well, I guess we just wait then. Sounds like something concerning is happening outside, but this is a pretty... this structure looks pretty solid. Got a mechanical tip for you? Okay. Night, gingerbread. Feels like that time length. Oh, good night to my character. That's fair. When you had said that you were from the UK, and then good night right after, I'd assumed a little bit that you were going to bed. It's probably, I mean, it's not that late there, but it's at least a somewhat reasonable time to go to bed. Alright, JJ, what was it that you wanted to show me? 4 AM, dang. Well, good for you. Hope you're enjoying yourself. Equip the scout launcher. Oh. I don't even have to to launch it to take pictures. Is this what you were talking about? Okay. Scout jumping, like jump on the scout and like jumping on the rocket. I think this is going to be really fun, but I think it's going to be really fun for next session, because I've been going for about 3 hours now, and I'm quite hungry. I need to eat some lunch, so thanks for tuning in. I'll probably stream about the same time tomorrow, because I'm really enjoying this game. So if you're interested, if you're interested and feel like tuning in, I'd love to see you back. So yeah, thank you. Until next time.